Alright, many people have called Tyrese Haliburton a good player around the league, and Wally Serbia called Tyrese quote-unquote a wannabe all-star.
So we got 1 point game, 18 seconds left. Step back. Mr. supposed wannabe fake all-star with the big miss there, and then the rebound by Randall, and then Randall iced the game with all the free throws. Last chance, down 3 for the wannabe all-star. Let me keep it that way. He's in his second year. He's a very good player. He's not going to make the all-star team. A guy like Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson will make it over Tyrese Haliburton. Tonight we saw why. Oh, it's his third year?
Third year, yeah.
Yes, you're right. Okay. But just an awesome performance.
I think Tyrese Haliburton, he deserved that respect 110% to become an all-star, I must say. And Tyrese responded to that and said it in a clip on a podcast with Taylor Wilkes.
What did you do to Wally Szczerbiak?
I have no clue. I know the name Wally Serbia. I couldn't tell you where he played. I couldn't tell you what he did as a basketball player. I don't know. He had a lot to say about me. I was really questioning, first, who is this? And why is he talking about me like this?
Yeah, so to set the stage, he called you what, a wannabe all-star?
I don't know if I've ever came out and said I want to be an all-star this year. Please vote for me. I don't think I've done that. Yeah, I don't know. I think he was just excited about a Knicks win, and that got him going. But he's just doing whatever he can to get attention, and that's just the media these days.
But Tyrese always gets the respect in a good way among his peers. Well, let's talk about how Tyrese Haliburton went from a regular NBA player to one of the greatest and youngest stars in the NBA right now. So let's talk about this and why Tyrese is basically a star in this league and what's made him so good. Yes, I understand Tyrese is injured right now, but Tyrese Haliburton has to be one of the surprising and greatest players in the league right now, as he went from being a player in the Kings rotation and playing behind an elite guard like De'Aaron Fox. As for Tyrese Haliburton as well, he's been one of the most efficient point guards ever, as many people are comparing him to even Chris Paul in his prime. So if you want to say this, I don't wrong you, but to be serious, let's just talk about Tyrese Haliburton, how he's risen the player into being such a great rotational player, into being almost the greatest and youngest and exciting point guard to watch at an efficient rate, and for him being a franchise cornerstone and how he turned his Pacers team around. And let's talk about a star that's emerging right now in the making, like Tyrese Haliburton. So what Tyrese Haliburton offers: Tyrese Haliburton coming out of the draft, he's a combo guard at 6'5", 185 pounds, and he's the guard of the century that no one was talking about for the Indiana Pacers. On draft night, he's basically compared to a comparison of Lonzo Ball and Dante Exum, but he sure damn well is better than that. He's on the same page now as Chris Paul that he said already, but he's leading the league in assists and he's top 20 in the league for true shooting percentage for point guards alone. And with the likes of Stephen Curry leading that top of the list in true shooting percentage, you have to have Tyrese Haliburton in that league of efficiency for among guards like himself. Tyrese Haliburton has anything you can want from a guard. He has size, he has passing vision, he has efficiency, and he has ability to create for others on his team. But as for now, let's talk about Tyrese Haliburton's college play and how it's similar to the NBA now, as for basically an NBA and college comparison. In the 2020 draft, Tyrese was drafted at 12th overall, and in college he played only 2 seasons. In his sophomore season, he's playing similar to the way he's playing now, but he's basically giving you more points per game and a higher assist margin from that total. In his sophomore season in college, he gave you 15.2 points, 5.9 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 2.5 steals per game. And this was in his season as a sophomore as he got injured. After Tyrese Haliburton came out of college, basically he surprised the NBA because he played a bit better in the NBA as for his first season in college, as for his time with Sacramento Kings. And for basically now, Tyrese Haliburton is giving you the same numbers as he was in his last season in college. As for what we're seeing now, I think the Tyrese trade to Indiana Pacers was the best for his career, and many people were confused by this, but I can say why the Kings made this trade. Yes, Tyrese Haliburton didn't want to leave the Kings, and he was playing behind a guard that's basically ball dominant in De'Aaron Fox, but to me that's not an equivalent to what basically I've seen in the NBA, as most 2-guard lineups in the NBA we see in NBA history for the Houston Rockets have basically failed in basically James Harden and Russell Westbrook, and Chris Paul and James Harden for their time both in the Houston Rockets, as basically Tyrese and De'Aaron Fox aren't really a fair comparison. Like for example, De'Aaron Fox just doesn't balance out. But having 2 guards who are both ball oriented like De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese, it just doesn't balance out, as Tyrese is okay on defense, but still it really doesn't line up to basically a 2-guard lineup in the NBA who both want the ball in their hand. It doesn't work. As for the Domantas Sabonis side of things, as a Kings fan, it really gives them a big to lean on. Anytime they're all-star year with the Sacramento Kings right now, so it's potential, and no matter what case it is, the trade for the W in my books, as they're basically getting true All-Stars return you can possibly see as for in the coming months at All-Star Weekend. Lastly, to wrap this video off on Tyrese, if he was on the Kings today, he wouldn't be the same player who he is now in Indiana. In Sacramento, he wasn't averaging any close to what he is now at the Pacers, so let's mention this. Would you want to have a guard that's giving you 13 to 15 points a night and playing alongside a dominant guard like De'Aaron Fox on the same assist numbers and the rebounding end? Or would you have a guard that has the green light like Tyrese Haliburton right now in Indiana, who's giving you almost 20 points, 10 assists a night, 4 rebounds on a 61 true shooting percentage? Let me know. But I think you guys can easily make that choice because Tyrese Haliburton giving you all-star numbers, I already said, at 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, on a high true shooting percentage at 61%. So for Tyrese Haliburton, he easily makes the Pacers better in my eyes. And for a third year in the NBA, boy, do we have a star in Tyrese Haliburton. But for Tyrese Haliburton, I think for his time basically in college, for when he got traded, and basically the rumors you're hearing now, it basically makes him to one of the NBA's best and youngest stars right now. And that's basically my thoughts on Tyrese, and that's how he basically just went from a player who was a rookie into almost an NBA All-Star. So if you see Tyrese Haliburton in the All-Star game, don't say I told you so. But that's the video, and it's your boy kdeemo, baby. Make sure to subscribe, like, and do all that because we're very close to 400. And if you all want more videos like this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and it's your boy kdeemo, baby. And I'm out, man. Peace.